Welcome back to another episode of Out Loud Geek, where we discuss news and views about pop culture, science fiction, fantasy, food, cooking, the outdoors, and more. Oh, goody gumdrops, folks! That Star Wars show that I said in a video that I had released nearly 2 weeks ago that's coming close to raising its ugly head has reportedly been given a premiere date. And that show is none other than The Acolyte. Gives you goosebumps, huh?
Yes.
Yes, this is the show that was produced by Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant, Leslye Headland. But before proceeding, I'd like to ask everyone to please like this video, please subscribe to this channel, and please press the bell to receive notifications. Thanks! Collider released an article on February 21st claiming that The Acolyte is going to premiere on June 5th. So several dozen people must be very excited now. But Disney told Collider that it could not confirm or deny the rumored release date, and the site added that it's possible that the date could shift. And once again, I'm not using the actual Collider article because their previous one that was published about 2 weeks ago was filled with all kinds of outright lies about just how much anticipation and interest there actually is for The Acolyte. But to see if there has been any increase whatsoever in overall public interest for The Acolyte since these announcements were made that it's going to premiere on Disney+, I turned once again to Google Trends. And guess what I found? When I compared the level of interest for The Acolyte with The Mandalorian over the past 90 days, it barely begins to approach the level of interest for The Mandalorian before it quickly drops off again. But when I once again view the trends for a period of 5 years, then the level of interest for The Acolyte as compared with The Mandalorian essentially disappears because hardly any exists. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Google Trends, please watch the video that I released around 2 weeks ago where I explain how it works. But what the heck is The Acolyte even supposed to be about? As I had talked about 2 weeks ago, I had released a video at the end of June of last year in which I emphatically stated that the Star Wars franchise is indeed dead. And I provided a lot of financial evidence to back that claim, which included the totally pathetic sales for a group of novels containing stories that are supposed to occur in an era that Kathleen Kennedy's Lucasfilm dubbed the Star Wars High Republic era. And that era is supposed to occur around a century before the events that occurred in George Lucas's first prequel movie, Star Wars I: The Phantom Menace.
Yes.
So yes, the Acolyte series being produced by Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant Leslye Headland is based on the High Republic era books whose sales essentially number in the thousands. And for anyone who may doubt that the High Republic books aren't popular, I showed in the video that I had released 2 weeks ago that there is essentially no interest in any of those books by the general public, as demonstrated by Google Trends. So if The Acolyte does premiere on June 5th, I will be incredibly surprised if it has much of an audience, because with Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant Leslye Headland producing it, it's probably going to be a total cringe fest. I firmly believe that its viewership numbers won't even come close to those for Dave Filoni's Ahsoka series that premiered last year and quickly became the least viewed Star Wars series on Disney+. Thus, The Acolyte will more than likely become the least viewed Star Wars series on Disney+ instead, meaning that it will essentially be dead on arrival. And as much as I don't want to watch it, I might at least watch the first episode so that I can review it, and then I'll see if I can stomach watching the rest of it. But if you're one of the few dozen people who do actually care about Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars High Republic era, or this upcoming show by Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant Leslye Headland, it doesn't look like you'll have to wait all that much longer to watch it.
Yes.
Thanks for watching today, and a huge thanks to everyone who has subscribed to our channel. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, and please feel free to share a comment. If you'd like to help support this channel, please press the red subscribe button, and please press the bell to receive notifications for new content. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and Twitter by clicking on the links in the description. Until next time, this is Out Loud Geek.